everyone, Stormy here, and this video is kind of a mishmash of various updates and information before BreyerFest 2023 starts. I'm going to be talking about my general BreyerFest plans, what I'll be selling out of my Clarion room, where you can meet me, and the social media meet. This year I will be going with my dad to BreyerFest again. We will be flying to BreyerFest this time instead of driving, which has its upsides and downsides. The upside is that I will be traveling for just one day to get there instead of 3, so hopefully that means I won't be quite as tired by the time I get to BreyerFest. However, possibly the biggest downside for me is that I won't be able to bring as much for sale because my space will be much more limited, and I have to pack models a lot more carefully into suitcases and carry-ons compared to putting them in boxes in a car. I will be getting into the Clarion on Wednesday morning, and then I'll be leaving on Sunday. This does unfortunately mean I will not be at BreyerFest on Sunday, neither at the Kentucky Horse Park or selling at the Clarion that afternoon/evening. I'm a little sad about this, as Sunday at BreyerFest is kind of nice with how quiet it is, but it does save us money by leaving on Sunday. I have news that may be unfortunate to some people, which is that I will not be filming a BreyerFest experience video this year. While part of me loves doing the BreyerFest experience/vlog videos, they are also a ton of work, both filming them during BreyerFest and then editing them after BreyerFest. Plus, my BreyerFest experience videos generally don't do very well when it comes to views. I hate to have to think about what I put on YouTube be based on views, but YouTube is one of my jobs, and the amount of views those videos get is just not worth the huge amount of time and effort it takes me to do those videos. I also feel like at this point that I have mostly covered everything at BreyerFest with my experience videos. I have done short experience videos from BreyerFest 2011, 2015, and 2016. I have an experience vlog series for both BreyerFest 2018 and 2019. And then last year for 2020, I did a long BreyerFest experience video. So if you want a gist of what my BreyerFest experience will most likely be like again this year, you can go back and watch those. I will still take some pictures at BreyerFest, so if I have enough photos I'd like to share, I might do a short slideshow experience video or YouTube short after BreyerFest. Now, I will of course still do a BreyerFest haul video, but this year I am planning on filming it after BreyerFest instead of during BreyerFest. This does give me one less thing to worry about doing at BreyerFest, and also less things for me to bring to BreyerFest, as I'm not planning on bringing my filming camera and all that equipment this year. The place you'll be able to find me to meet me is the same place I will be selling models and other things, which is my Clarion room 431. More on the details of that in a minute, but you will also be able to find me at the social media meet on Saturday, 8 p.m. at the Clarion, across from where the Artisans Gallery and Swap Meet are. It is also right near where there's some restrooms in that area. There are a lot of wonderful social media and YouTube content creators that will be there to sign models and take photos together. There will also be a raffle again, and like usual, all raffle proceeds for that go to Old Friends, the Thoroughbred Retirement Farm. I will try to put a little something together for a raffle donation for that as well. I highly recommend checking it out if you can. It is always a lot of fun, and it is nice that this year it will be indoors and not outside in the hot sun like it was last year. Friday and Saturday I will be at the horse park during the day, so you might see me around there. And as I always say, please feel free to stop and say hello if you see me around. I promise I do not bite. I will also be wearing my name tag, so it is easier to spot me. However, the place you are most likely to meet me is at my Clarion room, as that is where I will be at the most. My Clarion room is 431. Here's a map of the Clarion, and the 400s are located on the second floor above the 200s, which are to the left of the Clarion lobby. I will have rainbow LED lights around my door. I am planning to sell out of my room in the afternoon and evening on both Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday night and Saturday night. I unfortunately can't give exact times because I don't know when I will exactly be available in my room. I do have moments where I'm out doing some room shopping of my own or getting food and whatnot. I do try to be in my Clarion room as much as possible though, so if my door isn't open when you come by, just come back again a little later and then hopefully I'll be open. Note that on Saturday night at about 8 p.m. I will not be in my room for about an hour or more to be at the social media meet. Also, since Saturday is my last night of selling, if I have any traditional scale models left for sale, I will be doing a sale on them because I do not want to try and take them back home with me. So now on to what I'll be selling. I will be selling a variety of models in tack. Some of the items were from my own collection or were made by me, and then some of the items were from the collection of Judy Esteb from my collection unboxing series here on YouTube. I will have over 100 stablemate scale models for sale, including cheaper models, rarer models, customs, and Peterstone chips. I will have traditional scale models for sale. These are all nicer and a little bit more pricey models. Because of the limited amount of space I have to bring models for sale, I unfortunately couldn't bring a range of both cheap and more expensive models this year when it comes to the traditional scale models. Believe me, if I could, I would just bring tons of different traditionals for sale. I have so many models that I want to sell. I will have mostly OF Breyers, but there are some Peterstones as well. Also, I am making this video before I have everything packed and ready, so I don't know yet if all the models you see on screen will actually make it to BreyerFest or not, or if there may even be ones that aren't shown here that might make it to BreyerFest. It will purely depend on how many I am able to pack in my luggage. I will have tack for sale. I have some Breyer brand and homemade tack that came from my collection unboxing series that will be for sale. I will also again have my handmade beaded rope halters. I was surprised that I completely sold out of rope halters last year, so I made a lot more for this year with even more fun color options and color combinations to choose from. They come in 3 different sizes of traditional scale horse, traditional scale pony, which can also fit Freedom Series scale models, and then traditional scale giraffe. I might have some free stuff, as I do have some free things I could bring, but it will again depend on if it can fit in my suitcases or not. The free stuff is at the very bottom of my list of priorities of what to bring, so if I can't fit any of that in my luggage, then I very well just might not have a pile of free stuff this year like I usually do. As for payment, I prefer cash. As the saying goes, cash is king. I will accept other payments too, including PayPal and cards, but they take a lot longer to do, and the Wi-Fi at the hotel can be unreliable sometimes, so I do prefer cash, and I am more likely to negotiate discounts as well if you're paying in cash. I do also technically accept trades or partial trades. However, there is not very much I'm looking for, so please don't feel bad if I turn down your offer of a trade. There's just very little I'm on the hunt for these days. I will still share my current in search of list on screen though, as well as some of the BreyerFest special runs this year that I'd probably be interested in trading for as well. If you won't be at BreyerFest in person, I do have a few models up for sale online if you happen to be interested in those. Obviously, I won't be able to ship anything until after BreyerFest is over. I don't have a whole lot available right now, but I will be adding a lot more models for sale online later on in the year. I also have the big reminder that I currently have a giveaway going on. I did this in celebration of the collection unboxing series ending. Anyone can enter this giveaway as long as I can ship the models to your country, and it is running through BreyerFest, closing on the Sunday night of BreyerFest, July 16th. Full details are in the link provided in the video description. Lastly, in case you missed it, I also posted a quick YouTube short of my new list of mold guesses for the BreyerFest surprise model, so check that out if you're interested in my final surprise source guesses. Alright, I believe that is everything I wanted to cover. I hope you all have a great BreyerFest, whether that's online or in person. Hopefully I see some of you at BreyerFest, and be on the lookout for my BreyerFest haul video that will be posted afterwards. Have an awesome day, and happy BreyerFest!